You know what? Kitty's right. Let's ignore the consequences of our own actions. In fact, let's ignore our own actions. There's a sheep behind me. Isn't that all we need? Introduction, introduction. This is an introduction. I have a super awesome video for you guys today. It's a little bit more story heavy than usual, but I had some stuff I really wanted to get done, and honestly, I'm super excited with how it turned out. We have some mystery, we have some awesomeness, we have sweet people collabing with us. Shout out to Kitty for being amazing. And we also got a little bit of building done, more community service than anything else. But you know, I gotta get that done eventually. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Essentially, what we're doing is that we're finally making the conduit. We're finally doing that thing that we were told we were supposed to do. Just, you know, magical book down here. Yeah, rebuild the unbroken heart, which I think is a conduit because it beats like a heart does. It was up by the snow, wasn't it? Was it this? Ooh, hello, Gamma, please turn on. I'm gonna be very careful about doing this, because last time I was out here, I did very much die. Was it down here, or was it... I feel like it was closer to the dripstone. I'm already scared. I'm gonna... I don't want to waste it, but at the same time, this feels like a remarkably bad idea. I should have grabbed water. It's time for me to do the unthinkable. I brought a shovel for a reason. I should probably put my bed down. Or have a water bucket? I have wings. This is fine. This is this is fine. Ah. Okay. Good. We've made it. Crisis averted. I am not dead. How are we gonna do this? I guess we can just tower up for a little bit. And can puzzle tower. There we go. There. Now it's working, I think. I hope. I don't know what's supposed to happen by this, but something's gonna happen. The book basically says something is gonna happen. I just don't know what. I think we'll just go home and see what happens. Because the book was left at home. Therefore, we'll be fine? Oh, I realized I've covered my way out and now I don't know. I can fly. I'm a decent enough flyer. I guess while I'm over here, I might as well go check out the village again. I like the flowers they're surrounded by. If nothing else, might as well steal a few of those. See? All the pretty alliums. Okay, so where is the village? There's a lot of cows. Are you a villager? Where's your house gone? Where's the village gone? Huh? Huh? How did I lose a whole village? It was like right here. It was like right here. Okay, I'm concerned. I'm gonna fly away now. Listen. Everything's fine. I didn't die. I didn't use my totem. I set up the conduit like the spooky book asked me to. We should, in theory, be fine. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, it doesn't seem like a good idea that we're following this book. We don't know where this book came from. We didn't know anything about this book. We don't know the author. We don't even know, like, what the missing pages, like, what they say. Should we have... I mean, it's kind of too late to go back now. We've already started. It's probably fine. See, the house is still standing. There's definitely more cacti than last time. But I can deal with more giant cacti. It's not like following the weird book gives us giant cacti. We can market that. It's a tourist attraction now. Maybe we keep following the weird book for cacti. Yeah, it's like fine or whatever. I'm still okay. This one done? Question mark. If they're the same thing, the village is gone though. Actually, now that I think about it, the village that this one was supposed to be leading me to, above the ancient city. They probably just moved. I had nothing to do with that. Now we can just safely say that's not a problem, and instead build a place to put the sniffers. The ancient extinct animals that totally aren't an issue being around here anymore. How did the sniffers come back? They're like dinosaurs, right? You don't just randomly get dinosaurs back. I'm not stalling. I'm not thinking about what we just did. No, not at all. It's fine. I'm concerned. Am I just being weird? Should we have done that? I feel like following the strange book we found beneath our houses. Not always the best ideas. I almost feel like I'm just sitting here waiting for something bad to happen. But nothing has happened yet. Everything is still the same. My wings are still equally cursed to my back. It's fine. But at the same time, it feels like something should definitely be happening right now, right? Right? Maybe nothing bad will happen, or nothing bad will happen because of this. I don't want to say the book can be trusted, but I did start following it blindly, and that is kind of on me. I don't know, little sniffer. Do you think we should be finding things that are going wrong, or should we just pretend like everything's fine? You won't fit through this. Huh. Yeah. Here, just get inside. We'll figure things out. Don't worry. It hasn't even been a day. If something's gonna go wrong, it will probably take longer than a day. Alright, let's not freak out about this quite yet. Something will go wrong and everything will be back to exactly how it usually is. You know what? No more sad stuff. Let's do some community service and make the path to the Emperor's Dome actually kind of decent. It's a distraction kind of day. I've been very much at work over here in the industrial district. Just cash, building the biggest of farms. Should we start with the smallest, actually? I started over here. I needed a little bit of extra lichen, so I'm like, wow, let's build a lichen farm. And then we're like, let's build giant sheep farm. And, it's expanded. It started off as just one. And now it's many. And then this only took me far too long. I think I listened to 6 episodes of like multiple hour podcasts about Mothman. I am now a Mothman I can't say I'm an expert. There's so much more to learn about the Mothman thing. But I now know a lot about Mothman, and we have a clay and mud farm. I didn't really build this with the purpose of like, yes, so we need these resources. I built it because I needed a distraction, Just don't want to think about the things that have happened. So I was like, yeah, I'm loving redstone right now. I've built 3 mini farms, one of which isn't even redstone. I need something, fun, a little redstone project, and this is totally a little redstone project. Yes. Don't worry about it. That's small. It didn't take me multiple days to do this. Okay, I have some dirt. I can just show you how this works. we're not gonna focus on anything. We're just gonna have a good time. So essentially, it does this. And it's great. So it pushes out, so we put dirt in. Water bottles, there's a whole bunch of, there's glass bottles that get turned into water bottles that get spat at the bottle, so it gets turned into mud. And then this mud gets pushed around here, and then it triggers this sensor, which activates this pistons, or all of these pistons, and they push forward. And as you see, there's dripstone under here, and when there's dripstone under a block that has mud in it, it dries to clay.
Hello, Grunkle Serenity?
Ha! You scared me!
I came to check on you because you've been missing for like 12 days.
No.
I also have some stew.
Stew?
Please eat some.
Did I just pick at random?
Yeah, there's a mix of things. I don't remember which one's which.
It's nothing suspicious about this.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You know, sometimes you just need a really good distraction. And redstone will consume your life.
What are you procrastinating?
Not so much procrastinating. I'm actually making progress on a few secret projects that I cannot tell you about. I've actually probably told you about them in the past, but please pretend they're secret. You know?
Okay.
Redstone! I have one small itty-bitty question to ask you.
Yes.
You know a lot about potions. Do you know anything about,
what?
like, ominous warnings, or self-fulfilling prophecies, or very scary books?
No.
No, great. Okay.
Why?
I found this book underneath my doorstep, which never a good sign. I'm just really hoping it was here before me, and not put there for me. But I was like, cool, it's a book. And I open up, it's like, oh, it's like poetry, and some of the things are like not entirely legible. That's fine. You know how books are. And then I realized it's not just a cool book about poetry. It's like telling me to do things. Oh. And one of the first things, it's like, it's like, hey, go to an ancient city and build a conduit. Okay, you know, not the safest thing in the world or the most practical, but they did it, yeah. And like the next page mentions like something about like a village and like amethysts, and again it mentioned like beneath the waves, so you know, under the water must be like the amethyst in the ancient city that I found, that where I was building a conduit anyway. So it was like, oh, that makes sense, they're connected.
Amethysts don't grow in ancient cities, they grow in geodes. Is there a geode in the ancient city?
Yeah, I found a giant geode in the ceiling of an ancient city.
In the ceiling?
In the ceiling of an ancient city that was beneath a village, but when I built the conduit, the village went missing. Right. There was no more village.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So you know? Do you know anything about scary books, and if it's okay to be distracting myself here, ignoring those problems? Well, would you like to be distracted?
Yes, please.
Look at this
Is that something we can build?
Look at the sheep! Look at the sheep farm!
Sheep?
Sheep.
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 Bah, bah.
Should I be worried about the village going missing? Oh, ringing without sounds. There used to be bells there. And now there's not.
It should be fine. Things go missing all the time.
Oh, yeah, They probably are just, you know, nomadic lifestyles. People still do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When in doubt, press the button. Where is the button?
I think I lost. Don't worry. I had a button. I don't know where that button went.
It was
over here. It's over here. It's over here.
Here it is. When in doubt, press the button.
When in doubt, don't worry about the missing villagers and the dozens of lives you might have ruined. No.
Yeah.
Time moves on without you. You don't need to acknowledge it for it to happen.
Yeah.
You know what? Kitty's right. Let's ignore the consequences of our own actions. In fact, let's ignore our own actions. There's a sheep behind me. Isn't that all we need? I can hang out here in the industrial district. I can get some moss. I can get some cactus. We can work on our secret project just over the horizon. You wonder why my render distance is so small? It's so you cannot see. Ha ha ha. I've been having a great time over here. I've kind of rediscovered my love of redstone, which is something that I used to mess around with, but I kind of forgot about for a little while. And I'm really enjoying it, and it's totally not an unhealthy or maybe healthy coping it's not healthy. It's not at all healthy. It's a coping mechanism. We just sit here and watch the clay dry as we don't think about the book in our pocket. In fact, let's not even have it in our pocket. Let's put it away and instead look at the redstone. I hope you guys had a lovely time watching this video. I know it was a little bit more story heavy than usual, but I forgot to record most of my redstone building. In my defense, I didn't think it would take 12 hours, okay? We all have those days, and honestly, couldn't be happy with how things turned out. Yes, spooky scary book, but redstone! Don't forget to do the thing where you hit the buttons and do the things that the people like, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!